What in the world, Bo? What's going on, man? It's your boy Big Low Kuntry. Hope everybody doing pretty good tonight. Much love to everybody for coming on and chilling out with us late at close to 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night. Hope everybody's doing good, man. For everybody out there that doesn't know me, my name is Big Low Kuntry. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach. Love to sit around and talk about sports. And you know your boy Low already knows sports. I want to make sure that you do too. Let me give you the lowdown. Oh man, so this week so far in Atlanta, we've had a few things go down. It's been going down like there's a whale in the boat in Atlanta, boat. It's been going down, and we got these contracts coming out. Trae Young getting paid, John Collins getting paid, training camp started back up, the pads popping again. What in the world, Bo? It's going down. I'm ready to roll. Hope everybody doing good tonight. Tell Sports and Gaming, what's good with your fam? Raymond Elder, much love to you, Coach Ronnie. Think about Ronnie. She's a sweet old girl. Bubba Gump, what's going on, Bo? Will, what's going on, Will? Amy, Joseph Thornton, what's good? What's good, everybody? Michael Walker, what's going on, Zeke? Definitely, man, definitely. So, man, I'm excited, man. I'm just excited. Atlanta Falcons, they're back at training camp. You know, I put on Twitter that I see a different sense of urgency, out of the players, out of the coaches, even out of the people in the front office. Like everybody has a different energy. It's not lackadaisical anymore. And, just some of the things I want to chop it up with the coaching staff to let y'all know some of the things that I seen and some of the things that I noticed. I also want to talk with y'all about some things that I'm looking for, some things that need to change. Definitely. What's going on, Coach Trae? Definitely, man. Hey, it's Wednesday night. I tell everybody all the time, Wednesday after lunch is all downhill from there, Bo. All downhill from there. We just got Thursday and Friday. I got to get Thursday and Friday behind me. All downhill from there. So, first of all, they put the pads on yesterday on Tuesday, right? So, after they put those pads on, I'm going to go ahead and be honest with y'all. This whole Trae Young, everybody getting naked for Trae Young, talking about how he's the greatest and all this and that. The highest ranked tight end prospect, highest drafted tight end prospect in NFL history. I'm like, well, things change. Things change whenever you put them pads on and you start hitting, bro. It ain't the same. Shells and pads are two totally different things. Kid caught 3 touchdowns first day of padded practice. 2 or 3 touchdowns. I'm sitting here like, okay. Well, wait a minute. Kyle Pitts. I said Trae Young. I'm sorry. Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. He's showing me something. So, and like I said, when it comes to that tight end position, whenever I look at him, especially whenever he first came in, I was like, okay, he's a tight end, but he looked a little bit soft in the behind. That's what I originally said. Just being completely honest with y'all. I said he looked like his lower body is kind of light. He don't look like he could shed them blocks and get off of blocks and get in the flat or run that in and out route like he's supposed to. Whenever he is supposed to actually run block, will he be able to actually do it? I went to training camp on Saturday, and I'm finna tell y'all something. Y'all know I don't get on these hype trains, but the hype is real. I'm just go ahead and tell you, Dre Murphy, I know you listening. The hype is real, Bo. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on out there to you. The hype is real. 3 touchdowns in the first padded practice. Did anybody see the crazy tip pass that he caught? Man, this crazy. The concentration, the way he high pointed the ball, he was at least 9.5, 10 feet up in the air. Easily. Definitely, man. Say, Bo, what's going on, Bo? Boomer the Falcon. Hope you're doing good. Boomer said, what do I want to see in the preseason this year? Well, what I want to see, first of all, is I want to see the play calling and the play calling sequences. I know that this is one of those cases where they're going to be, it's just the preseason and we're not taking it that seriously. But I want to see the play calling sequences, and I want to see what these offensive line is looking like. And the reason why I say that is because whenever you have a second string guy on your defensive line line up against a first string guy on your offensive line, and I don't know if anybody's seen this, but y'all make sure that y'all I actually highlighted on my Twitter page. But John Comiskey lined up against Chris Lindstrom today, and he gave him this club. And Bo, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It made Chris Lindstrom take a knee. Chris Lindstrom took a knee mid-play after he gave him that club arm. And I'm sitting here like, okay, that could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing, Bo. It could be a good thing or a bad thing, Bo. What's going on, say, Bo? Tony Wright, what in the world, Bo? What's going on with you? Hey, he gave him that club. That man legitimately took a knee. I was like, oh, man. Oh, Bo, I don't know what to say about this. This might not be good. The guy who's supposed to be the bright spot on the offensive line just taking knees in the middle of the play just because he took a club arm. Oh, man. But, yeah, and so basically one thing that I'm eager to see moving the Falcons, I want to see what this offensive line is looking like. And I want to see if our play calling helps our offensive line for a change. You know, you even if your offensive line isn't good, you can call plays to make your offensive line a little bit better. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically what I mean is that, for example, in 2016, our offensive line wasn't the best offensive line. The biggest asset that they had was they played together the whole season. That was, to be completely honest with you, that was the biggest asset. They played together the whole season. So, I mean, with that being said, it's like the way the play calling worked was coach, he called plays and he ran at weak spots on the defensive line. Another thing that Kyle Shanahan did was he called plays and he caught defensive lines off guard. So that's what you have to do, and that's what I'm hoping that we do. Everybody's all excited talking about, man, I really hope that the Falcons run the ball more. And I'm sitting here like, look, it's cool if we run the ball more, Bo, but let's not make it one of those situations where we get too predictable now. We don't want to make it one of those situations where, oh, man, we're just going to run the ball 3 times. If we get 3.5 yards per carry, we good to go. First down. Like, no, let's approach this the way that we should approach this. Hey, I also want to let y'all know, it's one of those situations, if you're excited about Falcons football season coming back, make sure that you hit that like button. Also, if you just think I'm a good guy, make sure that y'all hit that like button. Definitely. Do a country boy a favor, hit that like button for me. But yeah, man. Yeah, so it's one of those cases. We got to. Is Arthur Smith going to call plays that are catered to our offensive line? Is he going to call plays that are catered to our wide receivers, to our tight ends, to our running backs? Most importantly, to our quarterback, is he going to call plays catered to Matt Ryan? I mean, let's be honest. You can tell last year, whenever Dirk Cutter was calling plays, he had all these long developing plays, the same plays that a lot of y'all call on Madden, 7-step drop plays. You can tell he called those plays like that, Bo, and it got Matt Ryan killed. And look, I see right here, Tony Wright, he put in his comments, short, quick passes. Let your athletes be athletes, because you can get a 50-yard pass. It doesn't have to be on the ball. Don't got to fly 50 yards in the air. Being completely honest with you, the ball don't got to fly 50 yards in the air for you to get a 50-yard pass. You can throw it 7 yards if you got open space in front of them, and if the rest of your wide receivers are willing to block, you can spring big plays. And guess what? If you do that, you can get those pretty passes that fly in the air, feel like they take forever. Those shots, you could get those. You could get those. Woo 215. He says, how is Xavier Hawkins looking? I'm finna be completely honest with y'all. And like I said, I wasn't there for the padded practice, but I'm just going to tell y'all something. Javion Hawkins is looking legit. Whenever he was out there, he looked like he was the fastest man on the field. He looked like he was the fastest man on the field, being completely honest with you. I seen him spring an outside zone rushing touchdown where he had a chance he could cut inside or cut outside. He was actually cocky, and he kept it outside and burnt that end and just took it. Just took it. I mean, he's a shiftier but smaller Tevin Coleman, but like I said, he reminds me a lot of Devontae Freeman. He reminds me a lot of Devontae Freeman, to be completely honest with you, man. Definitely. D22 says, man, I'm excited about NFL football coming back. Don't know much about the Falcons, though. Hey, man, that's what preseason for, bro. That's what we got preseason coming up. That's what the preseason for. Definitely. So we're gonna get a chance to see what's shaking. Potato chips or bacon when it comes to these Falcons, bro. We've been to see what it's looking like when it comes to these Falcons all day, man. Boomer says, do you think that the Falcons are going to have new starters at the end of the preseason this year? Well, you know what, to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure, because I'm not really sure, you know, what our offensive starters and what our defensive starters are now. Being completely honest with you. Definitely. Give me 1 minute. Coach Ronnie sent me something. Yeah, so it's one of those cases, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all something though. The offensive line, that's where we're really gonna see the most at. If Caleb McGarry, if he continues to be out moving forward, I wouldn't doubt if Jalen Mayfield doesn't start at that right tackle position, to be completely honest with you guys. To be completely honest with you. Now, I'm not hearing good things in regards to Jalen Mayfield, but you got to remember that he's a rookie. We got to remember that. We got to remember that he is a rookie. Tony Wright said the good thing about the offense, though, is Arthur Smith wants Matt Ryan to get rid of the ball after 3 steps. And I definitely agree with you. I need short passes, short, quick passes. Tell Sports Gaming says, I say Kaminsky or Marlin or Jacob Tutua Mariner, 2 of the 3 to help Grady, so our D-line can start being how it's supposed to. Man, I'm hoping that you're right, Tell, because it's one of those situations where yes, your boy Grady needs some help, right? Like he legitimately needs some help. But moving forward, it's like you got to be able to carve out your own. You got to be able to carve out your own pathway as well. You know, if we're going through the jungle, you can't just be one man carving out the pathway. He can't do it for you the whole time. You gotta be able to do it yourself too, bro. You got to be able to do it yourself too. So I mean, look, I'm excited. I mean, Marlon Davidson, to be completely honest with y'all, and I'm going to ask y'all this question. Basically, it's one of those cases where who do y'all think is the guy on the defensive side of the ball that needs to step up the most this year when it comes to the Falcons? I'm finna tell y'all, in my opinion, it's Marlon Davidson. Like, you know, 2nd round pick, defensive line definitely needs some help. Like, the young guy that I feel like needs to do something is Marlon Davidson. Like, I know that this is the 2nd year and everything, but put up a shut up. You've been doing a whole bunch. When he got drafted, he was doing all this talking, and it sounded a lot like Takk McKinley. I mean, it wasn't as abrasive as Takk McKinley, but it sounded a lot like Takk McKinley, just being completely honest with y'all. So, with that being said, it's like, I need you to show me something, Bo. I need to see a baby. You got to show me the baby. You can do all this crying, stomping, laughing, shouting, everything that you want to do. Show me the baby. Coach Ronnie, I need something for my cup. My cup is empty. I need you to bring me something. I need you to bring me something, Coach Ronnie. Definitely. So look, we're actually doing a giveaway. We're actually doing a giveaway, guys. So for rules to the giveaway, and this giveaway is pretty big. So I'm gonna put it to you like this right here. It's bigger than the other giveaways. So basically, the rules to this giveaway, I need you to follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, we'll give you the rules to the giveaway on Twitter. But follow me at Big Low Kuntry. What's going on, K Styles? Much love to you, Bo. Hope you're doing pretty good today, fam. Hope you're doing pretty good today. Much love to you. Boomer, he says, how do you feel about we're over the cap for next year already? Man, you know what, Bo? We seen how Terry Fontenot, we seen what he did this year. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. He can probably get him down up underneath the cap next year, to be completely honest with you. He can probably do it next year, too. Appreciate that, Coach Ron. I'm over here feeling kind of parched. I need to get right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I danced at your wedding day, Coach. I danced at your wedding one day, Coach.
My next wedding.
I danced at, hold on, wait a minute. What? I ain't dancing at now. Tony Rice says Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, and John Taylor were monsters of the quick passing game, throwing short passes, and the receivers taking them to the house. Man, whilst he developed that West Coast offense, and one of the most popular offenses in today's game is that zone run blocking offense that's mixed with West Coast concepts. You got a lot of slants, outs, and every now and then most of the time your tight end, that's your deep man, because he's gonna fake and get up the field, or he's gonna come up under and then go up the field on the seam on the other side. Thank you so much, Coach. What world this is?
Taste it.
What in the world? You know what I want. You giving me this?
It's sugar-free soda.
Sugar-free soda? What in the world? I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can hear me say something. Sugar-free soda. What is that?
You didn't even drink it.
I did.
No, you did not.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You know how your mama say, no, just always thank them. You don't got to tell them what it is. Just be like, thank you so much. All right, so Joe, what's going on, Bo? How you doing, man? Where in the world, Bo? Oh, man. Yeah, it ain't that bad, though. But, I have my mouth tuned up for something else. Thank you. So, see, that's the good stuff right there. All right, so look at here, y'all. I would want to let y'all know what's in my cup is in my cup. I got to give the disclaimer. What's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water and it might be moonshine. But if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. That's it right there. That's the good stuff. Big Mike said they're going to coach on the hand again. Just like the Addams family. Tony Rice said, oh, no, not more tonic. Nah, I don't do that. Oh, man, y'all are crazy, man. But, there's also other news that's going on in Atlanta. There's also other news going on in Atlanta, guys. And basically what that is that Trae Young, John Collins, that looks like that's going to be our core for a while. Now, even though even though John Collins averaged 18 points and 13 points. Yeah, he averaged 13 points and 8 rebounds. He got $125 million. If my homeboy Dorian Rogers came on, because y'all know he gets naked with John Collins, but if he came on, I'm pretty sure he would say, hey, man, we paying him off potential. What's going on, Coach Jerry? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna be chilling out with us tomorrow night, Coach Jerry, because I don't know if Big Q told y'all, but we're gonna do an NFC South roundtable. So y'all make sure that y'all check in with us tomorrow night for that. It's gonna be going down like there's a whale in the boat. It's gonna be going down like there's a whale in the boat. But yeah. So basically, John Collins, Trae Young, they got paid. Trae Young, of course, he got the max deal. John Collins, 5 years, 125. Be completely honest with you, I don't like it. Just being completely honest with y'all. I'm just being completely honest. I don't like it. And I'm going to tell you why. I feel like John Collins is who he is now. I don't feel like he's that guy. I don't feel like he's that guy who's going to be consistently giving me 22 and 10. That's 22 and 10 kind of money. 22 points, 10 rebounds. I don't think he's that guy. I think that he could do it every now and then, but I don't think he's that guy that can legitimately, I know that I can count on him for that. I don't feel like he's that guy where, okay, shot clock's running down, Trae Young, he's actually being trapped. Wait a minute. What I'm going to do? Let me throw it down to John Collins. Get me a bucket. I don't think he's that guy. Isaiah says, I'm just worried with giving Collins all that extra money. We might not be able to improve because we still have to extend Hunter and Cam. One of them ain't going to be here anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there to you. That's why they had all those trade rumors with Cam. I feel like they might like Kevin Huerter a little bit. I mean, I feel like they might like Hunter a little bit more. But don't forget about Kevin Huerter as well. Definitely. Okay, Jerry said you heard Big Q mention it. Yeah. So we're gonna be live in full effect tomorrow night. I know that the Hall of Fame game's tomorrow, but look, this is the only time I can get all these guys together. So we're gonna be doing that NFC South roundtable, and we're gonna have a good time, man. We're gonna have a good time. The Tampa Bay guys, they asked to be introduced last because I guess that's their championship privilege, but it's gonna be off the chain. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what I wanted. I want to do a sign and trade with John Collins. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I don't know if it's one of those cases where I'm just sitting here being like, just thinking off the wall or whatever, but I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all know. I want to trade John Collins, sign and trade some draft picks, and maybe Cam Reddish for Karl Anthony Towns. That's what I wanted to do. But no, I mean, it's one of those things. Maybe John Collins is legitimately that guy. Maybe because in my mind, he's not a number 2 guy. Because if he would have been a number 2 guy, we would have been in the NBA Finals. Completely think we would have been in the NBA Finals. But he just wasn't that dude. What's going on, Jazz? Excuse me. Jazz says, what's good tonight, Big Low? What Falcons game matchup are you most looking forward to this season? Man, of course I'm looking most forward to the Saints. You already know what time that is. We got to whoop up on these Saints. The thing that I love about playing the Saints is that when we go to New Orleans, and there, since the time it goes back a little bit, they have their games at 12 o'clock. I be sitting there thinking, at 12 o'clock, I'd be like, as the clock strikes 12, I'm sitting here wondering how are the Saints gonna win? Yeah. To be completely honest with you, the Saints, that's the game that I'm most looking forward to every year. Definitely. But the non-divisional games, I'm eager to see how we're going to come out that first game of the season against the Eagles, because first of all, it's one of those situations where whenever you're playing against a young quarterback that can run, that we haven't seen that much of yet, first game of the season, early in the season, is always interesting. So we're going to see how disciplined that team is the first game of the season. Like, you can tell if teams are legitimately disciplined whenever they play running quarterbacks, young running quarterbacks, because, you know, are you going to fill all your lanes? If he bootlegs, are you going to make sure you stay at that outside shoulder? You ain't going to cheat inside trying to get the play so you get paid. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so there's so many different things that come into effect, man. So many different things that come into effect. Dre says, Jared, I hope and pray and wish the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the brakes off the Cowgirls tomorrow night. Oh, man. Isaiah Walker said, Big Low, if we sign to trade him for Cat, do you think we could go? You think we would go to the 4 with Capella? You know, I'm not sure. I think that's definitely an option, because after last season and the playoffs last year, we learned that Capella, like, even though he is a very, very good defensive player, like Capella, he's not that guy that's going to stop somebody that's dominant down low. We got lucky with the Sixers. Let's be honest. We got lucky with the Sixers, bro. Joel Embiid was eating us alive. If Ben Simmons didn't chicken out throughout the end of that series, the Sixers would have won. So I really appreciate the fact that the fact that our management decided, hey guys, let's go ahead and beef up this defense. After the draft and after what we got done so far in free agency, I think that the Hawks are a better team. I'm just being honest with you. I think that the Hawks are a better team. I mean, that, you know, that backup point guard that they got, I mean, he looking like a Trae Young 2.0, you know, and you got a young team that's getting older. So I definitely think that this is a playoff team, 4th seed or higher, but things are going to have to fall the right way like they did last year for us to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals again, or to the finals. I'm just being completely honest. Trae said, can Capella play the 4 offensively? Nah. Let him offensively. Let Capella play the 5. let Capella play the 5 offensively. Let Cat play the 4 offensively. If they made that trade, let Cat play the 4. I mean, because he's that guy. Like, that's what he does already. That's what he does. All right. What's going on, Dex? What in the world, Bo? Hope you're doing good. Trey Purdy, much love to you, man. I forgot to, man, where are my country manners? I forgot to shout y'all out for coming on to chill out with me, man. Much love to you. I hope y'all doing pretty good tonight, man. Definitely. Big Mike, he's talking about the Saints. He said that they got Freeman now. And y'all see Devontae Freeman talking about, oh man, it's a dream come true of mine to play for the New Orleans Saints. What in the world, bro? A dream come true? What? Bro, you born and raised in Baxley, Georgia. This boy ain't never said New Orleans and Saints in the same sentence. Now all of a sudden, it's a dream come true? I ain't never seen such a thing in my life, bro. This fool said it's a dream come true for him to play with the New Orleans Saints. What in the world, bro? I don't know. Look, man, I don't know if I told y'all. Y'all make sure, first of all, make sure that you hit that like button. You know, if you're excited about football season coming back, or if you think that it's absolutely ludicrous that Devontae Freeman said that it's a dream come true, that it's a dream come true for him to play with the New Orleans Saints, make sure that you hit that like button. I know that you need something to like. Jazz says, Freeman, he just needed a job. That's all it was. Folks will say anything if they finna get paid, you know, a couple $1 million. Look, if the Saints hit me up tomorrow and said, hey, Big Low, I'm finna pay you $750,000 to play with the Saints. Like, man, this is a dream come true. It's a dream come true to play with the. Wait, hold on, wait a minute, man. It's a dream come true to play with the New Orleans Saints. Oh man, y'all are crazy, man. Yeah, Dex. He said that, man. He definitely did. Mafia, what's going on, man? Freeman said Freeman is a big contradiction. Oh, man. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. Wait a minute. We got Molly Mall chilling out with us tonight, man. What's going on, Molly Mall? Hope you doing good, Bo. Hope you doing good tonight, man. Yeah, he said that it was a dream come true for him to play for the New Orleans Saints. Fool ain't never said New Orleans and Saints in the same sentence before he started playing with the Atlanta Falcons. Now all of a sudden, it's a dream come true. DeMarcus, what's going on, man? Much love to you, DeMarcus. Hope you're doing good tonight. I think this is my first time seeing you in here. So everybody, I make sure that y'all welcome DeMarcus to the stream. Make DeMarcus feel welcome. But much love to you. Tony Wright says we shouldn't care about a running back who's on his third team in 2 years. Come on, man. Come on, man. You already know. You already know what time that is. Y'all know what my nickname for Devontae Freeman is. Y'all know what my nickname for everybody in here in the chat that know what my nickname for Devontae Freeman is. Y'all make sure to put it in the chat. If nobody put it in the chat, I'll sing it for y'all. Y'all know I don't care. I don't mind singing. Oh, man. DeMarcus says, ever since he missed that block in the Super Bowl, I ain't never trusted him. He's been a traitor. Man, ever since he was talking about how he needed to get paid before the Super Bowl, the biggest game in the franchise's history, like, why you talking about how you need to get paid now? You can talk about that the whole offseason. I don't know why in the world you talking about getting paid now. What in the world, Bo? Coach Ronald, she put it in there. Don't block, get it. That's the name. Don't block, get it. I don't know if y'all know this, but Devontae Freeman's agent is Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke and his wife are Devontae Freeman's agent. So with that being said, since he didn't block for us in the Super Bowl, his nickname forever will be Don't Block, Get It. Mafia, there you go, Mafia. Don't block, get it. Oh, man. Y'all crazy. What's good? Dad says, while we were talking about ex-Falcons, I heard Julio may be hurt. I mean, wait a minute, legitimately, or I know that he left practice because he landed awkwardly. Now, Coach Roney has her own theory. Coach Roney has her own theory about the Julio Jones situation. Talking about he was hurt. Coach Roney said Julio Jones just said it's hot out here. I used to practice it like this. Y'all know for the last 5 years, Julio Jones, he ain't practiced at training camp. So now that he has a new employer, he's trying to get on the good foot. But Coach Roney said that she think he just got tired. Oh, man. Oh, man. Molly Mall said the Saints don't need him to block. Yeah, okay, I hear you, Molly Mall. I hear you. Molly Mall hitting us with no X's and O's. He said the Saints, they don't even need him to block. I feel you on that, Bo. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Molly Mall. Marcus said, thanks for the love, y'all. The Marcus said, thanks for the love. Well, much love to you, Bo. Much love to you. I think this is my first time seeing you in here, man. Definitely. Yeah, so for everybody that's in here chilling out with us. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. I did tell y'all. We're having a giveaway, a very special giveaway. To get the rules of it, I don't know. Somehow it turned into a scavenger hunt, and I don't know. But to get the rules of it, follow me on Twitter at Big Low Kuntry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm from the country. So spell Kuntry. But for the rules, follow me on Twitter. And I'll definitely be putting the rules up probably tomorrow whenever Coach Ronda lets me know. But that's at Big Low Kuntry. Man, I see a couple people done followed us already. Okay. T-Truth follow. Okay. T-Truth and Ugly Kid. All right. Much love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all. Bubba Gump, what in the world, Bo? What in the world, Bo? Definitely, man. Yeah, so I just want to come on the talk with y'all, man, about all the things that have been going on in the scope of Atlanta sports. Coach Ronan said that it's a Twitter giveaway, not a scavenger hunt, and the rules go up tomorrow. So tomorrow the rules will go up. Definitely. Mafia said Coach Lowe going to send someone a Devontae Freeman rookie jersey. Hey, we're going to see. we going to see. Hey, don't tell it, but it's going to be interesting. But yeah, man. Yeah, all the things that are going on in Atlanta as far as Atlanta sports, man. Trae Young got paid. I think it was smart to go ahead and pay him. You know, the reason why I say that is because, I mean, what happens if we don't make the playoffs next year? You know, let's go ahead and lock them on up now. Before we go back to the old Hawks, let's go ahead and put it on paper right now. Oh man, Coach Tony Wright says, "Did I know? Yeah, I seen that Brian Poole signed with the Saints. You know, it's crazy that everybody was saying that the Falcons are trying to become the Saints, but it seems like the Saints might be trying to become the Falcons, getting all these former Falcons players and everything. I'm just saying, Bo, it might be one of those situations where, you know, they're getting a lot of these guys, man. Marlon Moss said Poole will lock down Pitts. You might need to watch a little bit more Brian Poole footage, Bo. I just gonna go ahead and put that on out to you. If you think Brian Poole gonna lock up Kyle Pitts, I'll put it to you like this right here. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing, Bo, because it ain't finna happen. Now, I will tell you this right here. As a blitzing cornerback, Brian Poole, he's elite. He's one of the best. Just a straight up tackling slot cornerback, like Brian Poole is that guy. Now he's made some plays in coverage too. Now he's made some plays in coverage, but when it comes to actually, you know, when it comes to just blitzing and coming down, playing in the box, Brian Poole is that dude. If you talk about him locking up Kyle Pitts, I don't know if he necessarily has that skill set, to be completely honest with you. He's not that guy. Mafia said, Coach Lowe, Coach Ronan, how did the Falcons look in person? Can you feel the change? Do they look different? Oh, yes. 1,000 times, yes. So I don't know if you've seen the live stream that we did on Saturday whenever we got back from the first open practice. The first thing I seen whenever I got over the hill is basically the whole starting offense was running laps because it was a false start penalty. The whole starting offense, everybody and their mama was running. As a matter of fact, I think I seen Sarah and the twins out there running laps. Everybody was running laps because it was a false start. Another thing that I seen, and for everybody out there that's played football, y'all know it's like whenever you're on the field, you can't walk. Like after your drill is over, you sprint back or you jog back briskly to the end of the line, but you don't walk on my field. Those are two of my rules right there. You don't drop my ball and you don't walk on my field. As long as we at practice. At the end of practice, it's not my field anymore. I ain't pay the rent no more. But you don't drop my ball and you don't walk on my field. And before practice, it was a lot. It was very lackadaisical. The music would be blaring whenever Dan Quinn was the coach. Now it's like the music is an afterthought. You can't hear the music as loud. All I hear is a bunch of coaches yelling, "Finish, finish, finish." You know, that's all I hear. I hear a whole bunch of coaches yelling. You know, I see guys sprinting all over the place, even if they're not in the actual drill, or even if they're not, you know, in that particular play, but they're sprinting. They're building discipline. You know, so look, it's one of those situations. Yeah, Mafia said Dan Quinn, he must have been baby. Hey, he was soft as baby boo boo. That boy was soft. freshly fluffed cotton. Oh man. Bubba Gump said, excuse me. Bubba Gump said Judge having Giants players run laps. I seen that. He had the whole team running laps. I like, okay, so I guess that's a new thing that these NFL coaches are doing now. They're going back to what got them there, I'm assuming. Oh man. Zabo said, Coach Lowe, are you going to be at the open practice at the Benz on Saturday? Yes, sir. I will be there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on Saturday. So I'll probably put something up on the communities page. If any of y'all are going to be at the open practice, y'all let me know. Of course, I'm gonna be masked up. But I will definitely be at the open practice. Me and Coach Roney and Coach Terror Artist 404. Y'all make sure that y'all check out his channel, the Madden guy. You know, he's playing Madden against anybody who wants to smoke. Y'all make sure that y'all check him out. Definitely. Zabo said, yes, sir. I mean, Coach Roney said, yes, I'll definitely be there. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yes. But yeah, I mean, those are just some of the things that I seen. Another thing that I seen was just the different looks. Basically, whenever Dan Quinn was the coach, we didn't run 11s on 11s until the end of practice. So basically, it was one of those situations where moving forward, Arthur Smith, he ran 11s on 11s all throughout practice, and then at the end of practice, if I remember correctly, I think he just ran 1-on-1s, which is what they normally do in college and in high school. Like they'll do like the 1-on-1s at the end of practice, kind of get everybody hyped up. And if y'all get a good rep in, we could end practice early. Definitely. Molly Mall, he's talking about Jameis. He getting naked for Jameis Winston. It don't take much to get Molly Mall naked. But he's saying that Jameis gonna ball out this year, and y'all know my opinion on that. I think Jameis might actually do something, Bo. He's in a perfect situation. If he does it, we know that he can't get a job at Publix because he stole from him. Coach Rhoda said Dan Quinn was a con man. He only showed up to practice to sell the. Wow, Coach Roney. Wow. Marvin said, are they going to continue with the Friday Night Lights? And they need to bring D Block back. Come get you one of them sodas. Come and get you a soda, man. Come and get you a soda. Now, so I think they replaced Friday Night Lights with the with the open practice, with the practice at the Benz. So I think it's just one of those situations where they're not doing. I love Friday Night Lights myself. I think it was a great tradition, but things change. What's going on, Coach Jay in the Bay? What's going on, Bo? It's your boy, Jay in the Bay. Oh man, that's crazy. Jay in the Bay, he's on the road to 1,000. So y'all make sure that y'all check my homeboy Jay in the Bay out. If you just like football talk, he's a San Francisco 49er content creator. So I know that he's really close to 1,000. That we rooting for you both. So much love to Jay in the Bay. We definitely hope that he gets to that 1,000 subscriber mark pretty soon, Bo. Much love to you, Jay. Much love to you. Definitely. Jay, he's asking if this is our first time going to Falcons training camp. Nah, man. Nah, we normally go about every year. This is my first time, having a YouTube channel going to Falcons training camp. So it's one of those cases where it made it that much more enjoyable. It definitely did. Coach Tony Dre said, Tony Wright, I know Sean Payton ain't gonna have him playing no better than when he was with Tampa Bay. I don't know, Bo. I don't know. I think this might be the perfect situation for old Jameis. And I don't know if y'all seen the clip. Old Jameis, he had his interview voice on. He was doing the interview. Jameis like, yes, so unequivocally, I believe that the skills that I have can help this team be successful as we proceed in the coming months in football, as we play football in the National Football League. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, wait, what? This Jameis Winston? Just eat the W, Jameis Winston? Like, hold on, what's going on? They must said he sounded like T.I. David said, yeah, so as I proceed with my play action, I just need to make sure that I don't proceed with my footwork too expeditiously, and make sure that I take my time and deliver the ball correctly. Like, yes, Jameis, you definitely need to do that, Jameis. Touche. Yes, I do. Oh man. Much love to you, Jay. Much love to you. Oh man, boy, y'all are crazy. Bubba Gump said that the only way that he makes Jameis better is if he throws the ball for him. All right, now y'all gonna keep talking. I'm telling y'all. Look, this happened like 6 times last year. I said, look, guys, y'all better be careful. This might happen. I'll be doggone. I said, look, guys, I'm finna tell y'all. Taysom Hill, he finna eat us up. He finna eat our lunch. So y'all be careful doing all this talking. Everybody, man, we ain't worried about Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill? Why would he be worried? What happened? Taysom Hill came out, ate us alive. I said, all right, guys, y'all better be careful. It's one of those situations. Jamal Adams, he gonna come in. We ain't seen Jamal Adams in this system. He's perfect for this system. He's gonna be blitzing like it ain't nobody's business, like his hair is on fire. Everybody, man, ain't nobody worried about Jamal Adams. He played with the Jets. Ain't nobody, I be doggone. Jamal Adams came in, ate our lunch. I said, now it also went the other way around. I said, all right, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna have a chance against these Chiefs. We played the perfect defense to play the Chiefs. Everybody writing us off. Next thing you know, push the Chiefs to the limit. I said, see, I told y'all. What in the world, bro? I be calling it, bro. I know something about this. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Molly Mall said, Big Low, y'all better be scared. Oh, wait, what? Molly Mall, you don't know this? This is Atlanta. I don't know if you've ever heard the song, but we ain't never scared. We better be scared. We ain't never scared, bro. Bobby said, Jameis said, what if Jameis is a walking 30 for 30 dot? He W's and Drake Hales with it. What if I told you that a quarterback who has a very great interview voice threw the same amount of touchdowns as he did his interceptions? What if I told you that his amount of interceptions equaled 2 times 15? Oh man. Trae Purdy said, as we play football in the National Football League. Trae said, what's in the cup, bro? Look, bro, it might be water and it might be moonshine. But if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. Jameis had his interview voice. Did anybody else see Jameis Winston his interview voice? If y'all hadn't, y'all check it out on my Twitter. Like, Jameis Winston, tell us, what do you think about cover 2? Do you think cover 2 is a harder defense to make plays against than just high single high safety? Like, touche. That That is a very intricate question. As I ponder that, I think I'm going to reach down into the deep synopsis on my mind. Yeah, I know when you're on an interview, you kind of put that fluff while you're trying to think of what to say. They was like, well, as I ponder, although the cover two coverage is a very, very great coverage, I think that my skills are more valued greatly against the cover one, deep cover one safety. And the reason why I say that is because, and the reason why I say that is because with the extraordinary arm strength that I have, I really think that we could, I think that myself and my team have more opportunities to go above and beyond the defense. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Oh man, y'all are crazy. I can't fool with y'all. Trae said, "Say what you want about Quinn, but he could get guys to butt in." Man, look, it's one of those situations. Dan Quinn, it's like all his players love him because Dan Quinn, he ain't hard on them. I wish I had a job where my boss wasn't hard on me. My boss, if you watching, don't be hard on me, man. If you watching, don't be hard on me, man. If you don't be hard on me, I promise you, I'll like you more. It was the same thing with Dan Quinn. It was like, man, I love Dan Quinn. You know why? Because he always pats me on the back. I don't care about, look, if I keep patting you on the back and you keep failing, what is that? That ain't finna get nothing done. That ain't finna do nothing. Oh, man. Coach Jordan says, Quinn is a con man. Head of pyramid schemes. Has to make people buy in. They can't take everything they own. What in the world? Pyramid schemes? Man, he probably fit in very well in Atlanta. Dan Quinn be dripping in finesse. He a finessable. Oh, man. Boom, the Falcons said, do you think the Falcons win over 10 games in year one? I think that is a possibility. I definitely think that it can happen, especially since they're playing 7 games this year. That gives them more of a chance to get those 10 games. But look, I mean, they lost 8 games last year by 6 points or less. There's definitely a chance to, actually, get 10 games because, I mean, look, 4 games, that ain't. That sucks. That's terrible, bro. I don't know what to tell you with that. I'm sitting here thinking back on it. How did we win 4 games? I just sit here thinking about that. How did we win 4 games? Now I know that whenever we played the Raiders, like that was the best game of the year. But how did we win 4 games? I'm just sitting here thinking about this thing. Wait a minute. We won against the Vikings. So we beat the Raiders and the Vikings. Who else did we beat? Did we even win 4 games? I think they must have cheated for us and said that we won 4 games. Because I'm sitting here thinking about this thing. Okay, the Panthers. So it was the Raiders, the Vikings, and the Panthers. Dang, who was the other team that we beat? Was it Denver? I can't remember. I was sitting here like, dang, how we even win them 4 games? Because we should have beat the Lions. We should have beat the Bears. We should have beat the doggone Cowboys. Should have beat the Chiefs. I mean, there's so many of them, man. Monty said, Coach Lowe, how did the DBs look? Did anybody stand out? All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the Westlake alum. Coach Ronan went to Westlake, y'all. So that's why you heard her. So let's talk about the Westlake alum. AJ Terrell, boy. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all got you one with him. Y'all, I'm finna go ahead and put it on out there. For everybody that was upset about AJ Terrell not being that guy, we got us one with AJ Terrell. I'm gonna tell you, he a dog. And I ain't talking about a Chihuahua neither. I'm talking about Rottweiler, Pitbull, Mastiff. He's a dog. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on out there. He's a dog. Y'all might want to look at buying AJ Terrell jerseys. That's if you're a person that buy jerseys, you might want to look into buying an AJ Terrell jersey. I'm just putting it out there to you. Falcons West, what's going on, Bo? What's going on, man? I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know. If you buy jerseys, AJ Terrell locked up Calvin Ridley on a couple of plays. He locked him up legitimately. 1-on-1 man coverage, locked him up. Like he's playing like he could have been better than a lot of those. Like he could have went higher. I'm just putting it out there to you. And y'all know I don't really go out on limbs like that and give and give praise like that. But AJ Terrell is legitimately that guy. Also, and this is not just because I want to sing the song. This is not because I just want to sing the song. But Darren Hall, nephew of Aaron Hall, looked pretty good. He got a really good pass breakup up against Kyle Pitts when they were running 7-on-7 drills. Kyle Pitts, he was going up the seam, and everybody talks about how Kyle Pitts can high point the ball. Look, it's one of those situations where Darren Hall, nephew Aaron Hall, he definitely went up there and high pointed that ball with him, knocked it out. Really, really good play. Really, really good play. Isaiah Oliver actually had a pass breakup while he was playing outside. Zaybo said, fake R. Kelly got a nephew. I don't know. I just call him Aaron Hall nephew because his name Darren Hall. Like they just rhyme. I don't know if that's Aaron Hall nephew or not. I doubt it, but I just say he Aaron Hall nephew. Let's chill. Oh man, yeah. He can lay the wood. I ain't finna lie to you. As far as the linebackers, Michael Walker, he got an interception that would have been a pick six. Look, it was one of those situations where he was flying all around the field. I know that he put on that weight, but he was still moving very well, still very bendy. He's looking like he's going to be an all-around linebacker, to be completely honest with y'all. To be honest with you, Fourier didn't pop that much. Whenever I was there, now I don't know if he's a pad kind of guy. Some guys play different when they're in pads. I don't know if that's the case or not, but it's one of those cases where Fourier he didn't really show me anything, and I was looking for him. But Debo with a lot of pass breakups. Like I done seen like 3 clips of him catching interceptions in training camp so far. So he's looking like he's trying to be a Falcon for a long time, because now they're at that point right now where it's like we need to decide who we're gonna keep. Are we gonna keep Debo or are we gonna keep Fourier? And Debo he balled out. Fabian Monroe, he played well. I didn't realize he was that fast. Watching him, like he can move. He can pick him up and put him down. I don't know if he got that kind of speed like Javian Hawkins, or he run like the street lights then came on. Like he got that breakneck speed. I don't know if he got that now, but just from what I see, and I don't know if it's one of those cases. I put it to you like this: I don't even know what his 40 time is, but I do know that when it comes to him, he was moving around the field very well. Definitely. Oh, Marcus, he said, what do I think about the safety position? Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this right here. I was concerned about it, to be completely honest with you. And the reason why I say that is because they were playing a lot of single high safety, and whenever I seen Richie Grant playing it, it was one of those cases where whenever we did run it, he waited a little too long to come crashing down. I think he's worried about getting burnt over the top, but I need him to put a foot in the ground and come downfield. Like there were a few times where he waited like a second or a second and a half, 2 seconds too long to actually come downfield, and that could hurt you, you know. And the same thing with short passes. Like he it's almost like he was just thinking a little too much. Maybe the speed of the game needs to come to him. So I'm really worried about one of those cases when it comes to Richie Grant. Is he going to be one of those guys who have issues with that single high safety? I don't like single high safety sets myself. Like, you know, I know that they run that a lot in high school, but give me a double high safety set every day. And you know, you could roll that safety down, one of those safeties down, preferably that strong safety. But most of the time, me myself, I still have them flare back out and they cover half the field, because unless it's a guy that I could legitimately trust, like Andre Cisco, unless it's a guy I can legitimately trust, Cisco. Who's that dress so scandalous? See, we're living la vida loca. Oh man, but yeah. I don't like the single high safety sets, but I think the beauty about this defense and what Dean Pease is going to do is that he's gonna be throwing everything at these offenses, and that's something that we hadn't really seen for the last few years. Like for a long time, you know, most of the time we're gonna line up in what we're gonna line up in, and we say that the offense is gonna have to deal with it, and I'd be doggone if they don't deal with it. They eat us alive. Oh man. Tony Wright says, Yellow, in your opinion, who should be started at strong safety and who should be started at free safety? Yeah, so I believe Harmon should be your strong safety. Go ahead and let Richie run that free. And moving forward, you know, we'll just kind of see how it develops. They say that Richie Grant is like he was one of the smartest players, one of the smartest defensive players in this draft. So I'm eager to see how, you know, it works. Teb says, or DB, I feel CB1, AJ, CB2, Fabian, CB3, Oliver, second string Sheffield, Holler, Avery, safeties, free safety Harmon, strong safety Hawkins. Okay. Free safety Richie Grant and strong safety Eric Harris. Okay, I like that. Now, I'm finna tell you though, I don't know, one thing that I did see, and this isn't just whenever I was there, but this is also just from the videos that I seen from my homeboy Kevin at the Falcoholic that he's been putting up on Twitter. I've been seeing that Kendall Sheffield been getting his draws burnt off. I don't know if draws just been on sale and, you know, he just got so many draws to spare. But the coach had to fuss at him to say, hey, Kendall Sheffield, you just can't keep going back to the locker room to put on new draws. You gotta stop getting your draws burnt off, bro. Man. But yeah, so there was one play where Christian Blake, he actually ran like an out route. And man, he burned. As a matter of fact, Sheffield, he was holding. And Christian Blake had to dive for it, but I was like, man, that's not a good look, bro. And that's the one that they decided to put on the team's website too. That's rough. I'm trying to fight for my job, and I'm sitting here holding somebody, and I'm playing DB. That's not a good look. That is not a good look. Bobby said, "Me too, coach. That double safety is insurance." Coach, I know you was hurt when we didn't get. Man, boy. Ah, man, I want the Cisco bad, man. I want the bad. Tell me what you want. Oh man, yeah, I want the Cisco bad, man. I don't know if y'all seen I did I couldn't do the jump, but you know, if I was standing up, I'd do it for real. But you know, Falcons West says, not just Kevin's. I seen him make one play, but everyone's made a play on Sheffield. It seems, yeah. Sheffield, he's like in training camp so far. Sheffield's been a doormat. It's almost like one of those situations where it's like if you're playing on offense, you're like, man, I hope coach line me up against Kendall Sheffield. And man, line me up against 20, coach. I'm trying to get paid. Oh man. Man, wait a minute. Molly Ma said, what's wrong with keep changing your draws? I changed mine like 15 times. What in the world? Oh man. Y'all are crazy. What's going on, Tactical Toaster? Much love to you, Bo. He says, what you think is needed now, Lo? What needs to be done this off season? What needs to be done now this off season? We need some pass rushers, man. I really wanted to look into getting Justin Houston, but you know, he went to the Ravens. The Ravens, they're making their run. But moving forward, like we need some legitimate pass rushers. And it doesn't look like none of them are still out there right now in free agency. But we do know that cuts are coming. So whenever the cuts come, like look for us to make some moves. Or it might be one of those cases where, you know, Terry Fontenot, he's going to have a savings account and, you know, not spend all the money. he ain't finna blow the bank like your boy Thomas, because Thomas Dimitrov, we start the season every year like we got $20 in the account. like what in the world? What's going on, Coach Wallace? Hope you're doing good tonight, Coach. I apologize for getting on late, y'all. I had to go get me some shrimp Alfredo. I'm just telling the truth. I had to go get me some shrimp Alfredo. I said, yeah, Coach Ronan, I need some shrimp Alfredo. Let's go down here to Cajuns. Oh man. Tail says, if people really look at our linebacker room, they top 5 3-headed, the top 5 3-headed monsters, Dion, Fourier, and Michael on the bench. And we got Copeland, Kobe Jones, and outside linebacker, we got Fowler, Tatua Mariner, Means. Yeah, look, we got a lot of guys, and that's something that I noticed too on the 7-on-7s. Tatua Mariner was lined up at outside linebacker. Trae, he actually said that he's rooting for Tatua. Yeah, he was lined up at outside linebacker, and he was lined up in coverage. He actually made a play on the pass. You know, he made a play on the slant route. So, look, I know that it's one of those cases where I don't know if y'all seen my film study, but I think Jacob Tatua Mariner, he might be that guy for us. He could come in and be the Terrell Suggs of this defense, of this Dean Pease defense for us. This is his chance, you know. And I've been saying that we need that pass rusher. He might be the guy, you know. He might just be the little secret. Coach Wilder says, Big Low, how you don't know if we already have a few pass? Oh, that was just what I was saying. He said, how you not know if we might have a few pass rushers? We just have to give them a chance. And you're right. I definitely agree with you, you know. But I mean, as far as like what else we need to do, I think that, especially because I'm one of those people that believe that if you continuously have a problem, sometimes you need to overcompensate for that problem. So we might feel like we've resolved that problem, but look, this has been a problem for years, ever since John Abraham and Patrick Kearney left. Like, let's fix the problem. Like, you know, sometimes Flex Seal ain't gonna work. Sometimes Flex Seal ain't gonna work. Sometimes you need to just build a new wall. Let's fix the problem. you know, it's better to have 2 or 3 good pass rushers than, you know, one pass rusher that we think might be okay. Like, let's fix the problem. If the Tua Mariner comes in and he balls out and we get another pass rusher, guess what? We got a few good pass rushers. You can't never have too many good pass rushers. You know? Dre says, Coach Lowe, Adrian Claymore, he's still out there. I believe, I think he is still out there, but I don't know if I would roll with AJ Clay now. I believe he's more of a 4-3 defensive end. His arms are a little bit too short for me. And we only get a chance to play the Cowboys once a year. We only get a chance to play the Cowboys once this year. So, like, it's one of those situations, man. Definitely. And you're right, Tim. You're right. I mean, you know, our linebackers, they're going to be helping them on the blitz, but you know that, and that's why I said that I'm so concerned about our safeties, because our safeties they're taking just a little bit too long to come down, and I know that, you know, they weren't going full speed, so maybe it was just one of those cases where, you know, if it was a game situation, he would have put that foot in the ground and went. But you seen that, you seen how quick coach is, but but I really need them to come down, because whenever it's one of those situations where you know, you have those linebackers blitzing, those safeties got to come in and fill their spot, because we don't want any open zones in the middle of the field. Those are the easiest passes to complete. You know, so let's go ahead and, you know, get done what we need to get done, Bo, at the end of the day. Definitely. Mafia said, Coach, we knew it was a problem with Malachi Goodman, Brian Schofield, Parade Jerry, and washed up OC. OC Human, you're a man. But you know, one of my best memories includes OC getting that fumble return and running it back on them Saints. That was a good memory. Oh man, 2 involved in Big Low, Michael Walker, Graham, and Jacob Tua Mariner. They about to ball out. Man, I'm hoping Graham balls out, man. I definitely am. I definitely am. Boomer, he asked, what position battle am I worried about? Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if it's one of those situations where maybe John Comiskey is that good, or I need to be worried about Chris Lindstrom. But John Comiskey gave Chris Lindstrom a club earlier today, and it legitimately made him take a knee. He took a knee in the middle of the pass engagement. He hit that man so hard, and I was like, oh, that don't look good. The second string defensive lineman, he making your starting right guard take a knee. Like, oh, I don't know if I like that. So I to be honest with you, I think I'm worried about the offensive line. I think that's my biggest concern. Definitely. So and I forgot to let y'all know. And first of all, make sure that y'all hit that like button. If y'all are excited about preseason coming, y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button. Also, this is your first time chilling out with me and the coaching staff. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And want to let y'all know we're doing a giveaway. Can I tell what the giveaway is, Coach Ron? No? I need to wait. Okay. This was Saturday, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. Coach Ron said I can tell y'all what the giveaway is. Y'all let me know if y'all ready for me to tell y'all what the giveaway is. Y'all let me know. But I also, there was something else I was supposed to do too. Oh, yeah. Okay. The round table. And tomorrow we're doing an NFC South round table with Panthers Nation podcast, my homeboy Rashad, Loose Cannons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and my homeboy from the Sports Coma, Big Q from New Orleans Saints. So y'all make sure that y'all check us out tomorrow. Falcons West said that one-on-one, it was surprising. Yes, it was, because he ate that man up. He ate his lunch. I know Chris Lindstrom was hungry for the rest of the day. I know that man was hungry for the rest of the day. Like, dang, Chris, why you so hungry, man? Man, John Kaminsky, he ate my lunch, bro. Oh man. Tonyo, what's going on, man? Much love to you. Much love to you. Definitely. Yeah, so we're actually gonna make the announcement on Twitter. We're gonna make the announcement on Twitter about what the giveaway is. So y'all make sure that y'all check us out at Big Low Kuntry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm from the country. It's spelled Kuntry, but it's at Big Low Kuntry. If you search it, you see old sexy country boy on there. You know, that's me. Oh man, Molly Mall said that the Panthers and the Bucks suck too, along with the New Orleans Saints. Man, you shouldn't say that, bro. You shouldn't say that, Molly Mall. That ain't nice. Tony Wright says, I'm watching NFL Network, and right now, at this exact moment, they're showing the Aints training camp practice from today. Man, boy. Old Mo Aints. Tel says, Coach, you watching the Cowgirls versus Steelers tomorrow, Hall of Fame game, the first preseason game? Oh, yeah, well, you know, I got the Game Pass, so yeah, I'll probably check it out on Game Pass and see what them boys talking about. Mafia said the Darby standout and the running backs, they look good. So on the first day, and this happens with almost every wide receiver that comes to the NFL, me and Coach Ronan went to Julio Jones' first open practice. Julio Jones, he dropped everything. For years, Coach Ronan was calling them fumbles. For years. But I mean, moving forward, Darby he dropped a lot of passes. Now throughout training camp, you know, I noticed that he has been catching a few passes, but it's one of those cases. It seems like he's one of those guys because I think he runs like a late 4.5, almost a 4.6 40. He's a high ball kind of guy. He's a high point guy. So with that being said, he's not going to be the guy that's going to be, beating bracket coverage. He's your single coverage. He's your single coverage guy, your body position guy. With that being said, I think it's one of those situations where I think he's going to do well in this offense. But the first day he was dropping a lot of passes. I think he was kind of nervous. But I heard that he caught a few touchdown passes. I seen one clip where he caught a touchdown pass. I think it might have been on Kendall Sheffield, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was. Tony Holloway said Big Low signed a 5-year, $207 million deal with YouTube. What in the world? Man, I need to. Have I signed for it yet, Coach Ronnie? What's going on? Where we find this news at? Is there another Big Low? What? Much love, Tony, yo. Much love, man. Oh, man. Coach Ronnie said, don't talk about that London game, Boomer. That will hurt my feelings because, yeah. So, unfortunately, with all the COVID stuff and everything going on, we ain't going to be able to make it to the London game. Unfortunately, man. But, I promised Coach Ronnie that we're going to make sure that we go to a London game one day. She had been looking forward to this for a long time. But I'm pretty sure she's going to dig in my pockets to make us go somewhere. I'm sure she's going to tax me and make us go somewhere. Oh, man. Tony Rice says, I don't know other than he had surgery over a month ago and he is recovering. I don't know what the injury was. Okay. Coach Dre said, we can't, we can just wait until tomorrow and let that be a surprise. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll definitely see. Padre said, Tonio said you secured the bag with YouTube. Let me hold some. Hey, I wish I had some, bro. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing for you. Coach Tonio Holloway said, yes, sir. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Bright-eyed and bushy-tail. Definitely. Because and it's one of those things because there was somebody else that I was getting ready to mention, that I had concerns about. Okay. Total Right said he was answering that question about Matt Gono. And there was somebody else that I had concerns about. I know somebody in the comments they asked about the running backs. Quadri Olison, he actually showed that he was faster than I thought he was, because I thought he was just out there stomping roaches when he ran. But I mean, he had some wiggle in his hips. I don't know if he's gotten faster, but I seen him get around the corner a few times. Y'all know that, one of my favorite guys on this roster is Davian Hawkins. Y'all already know, and he got a couple of touchdowns, looked real good. And man, who was that? For Phil Franks. Every time Phil Franks threw a pass, everybody got loud and made all kind of noise. He looks like he's a real fan favorite. I think he looked like Patrick Mahomes' little brother. I think he looked like Patrick Mahomes. But yeah, Phil Franks, notice I've been saying Phil. I refuse to call him Felipe. But Phil Franks, he threw some good passes. He started off looking really good, but closer to the end of practice, he actually kind of died out, starting throwing passes in the ground up high, not on time. So he's young. He a young Thundercat. Totally Right says, I'm watching the Aints practice, and Famous James just threw two nice bombs right on target. Dude does it. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. And the thing is that thing with James is now he has the wide receivers to, for his arm. Like he has the perfect wide receiver. So it's one of those situations where it might be a match made in heaven, man. Jay Murphy says, Mafia, yes, sir. Getting his jaws burned off the way Coach Lowe talking about him. Get his jaws. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think he went to Walmart and y'all remember those 6-pack of Fruit of Balloons, the tighty whities. After you wear them one time, they start sagging. He must got a sale on them because he showed up. He get the jaws burnt off. Padre said, James, he has an arm. It's between the ears that's held him back in the past. And you're right, man. You're right. I think that the fact that he had a chance to actually sit and watch Drew Brees, like that made a huge difference. It made a huge difference. Definitely. Tab says, who you got for wide receiver 3, Big Low? Blake or Zacchaeus? Because they both looking real good for real. But if I had to choose whoever faster, that's who I'm going with. Whoever could give us that Tyreek Hill speed. Well, I've been trying to figure out a way to do this because I love the guy's name. But Lama Day. I really like Olamide Zacchaeus. I think that that's your third wide receiver right there. To be completely honest with you. I mean, I think it's gonna be one of those situations where because they're gonna put your boy Pitts in the slide a lot, because that's one thing that I've seen a lot of the time. Kyle Pitts was lined up in the slide. I hardly ever seen him lined up in line. If he started off in line, he went in motion, and almost every play he was in motion. He was moving on almost every play. Like every play there was motion before the ball was snapped. I really love that. So it's one of those cases where I really think that if they run like 4 people out wide, I think Olamide Zacchaeus is going to be inside and Russell Gage is going to be inside. I'm sorry, Kyle Pitts is going to be inside and Russell Gage is going to be inside, and Olamide Zacchaeus he's going to probably be playing that Z receiver. I think that might be the case, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely. Oh, Llama Day. Oh, Llama Day. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. But I mean, everything that I seen, I was just wanting to pay attention to how the offense, or not the offense, but the team looked and how they were responding to the culture. That was the most important part of it to me. And if y'all watch any clips online, like after a play, whether it's a good play or a bad play, guys, they run back to the huddle or they run back to the sideline. And that's a part of a disciplined team. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the case, but whenever Dan Quinn was here, it's like they'll run a play and it's like they'll stop, do like these kids do. They be doing their little dances. Like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? These kids, they got a short attention span. They be talking to you, they be like, what's going on? I look old doing that. Oh man. Coach Water said, Coach Lowe, I think Tajay Wright is going to win that. And he definitely could. I did a film study on Tajay Wright. And look, why did I say Tajay Sharp? I'm thinking about Coach Tony Wright. And Coach Tony Wright gonna be out there winning that number 2 spot. But yeah, I did a film study on Tajay Sharp, and I think it's one of those cases, man, where if anybody knows this system, he does. I know a lot of people are worried about him because of his speed, but I mean, we showed a film study where he beat somebody on one-on-one coverage for like a 50-yard touchdown. I mean, so he could do it. He could win the one-on-ones, and I think that that's kind of what we're going off of, because like for the last 10 years, we've been relying on Julio Jones like a number 1 guy for like the last 8 years. So for the last 7 or 8 years, it's like Julio Jones, he's just been that game beater, and sometimes that gets us in trouble. But if we could just legitimately draw up good plays, and have guys that can win one-on-one coverages, then it makes a difference. Padre said, they don't dance no more. And neither does Coach. Oh. Oh man. He said, but you still GOAT, Coach. Hey, now, I got a couple moves in me now. Don't get me wrong now. You never seen the Let Me Get the Lowdowns? think I want to hit you. Let me get the lowdown. Oh man. Oh man, y'all are crazy. Mama said, Big Low, what you doing that CeeLo Green? Oh man, y'all are crazy. Yeah, man. And Blake has been putting, because like I said, Blake, he's been putting in that work because, hey, Coach Ronnie, is it okay if I get me a little bit more drink? Yeah. Just a little thirsty. Just a little bit. Justin Hardy, he signed with the Bears. Yeah, that's definitely good for him, man. Justin Hardy, he was a good slot receiver. He wasn't the fastest guy, but he was a good. He can make the plays that he needs to make. He definitely could, and he has some really good hands. I really wish he would have got more passes thrown his way. Bobby said, "Big Low Green." Thank you so much, Coach Ronan. Everybody's admiring your nails. Big Low Green. Dave Murphy said, Coach Lowe said, Tajay Wright. Totally right. He must be oh yeah. And I also seen Reginald Oliver at training camp. I seen Reginald Isaiah Oliver's daddy. I seen him at training camp. I wasn't walk up to like, hey man, you know me. ain't do it. Oh man. Huh? You said, why would I?
Yeah, I don't get it.
You know, he's the one like he be commenting on the videos. He be like,
no,
you don't know.
That'd be like his like uncle.
No, that's his. No, that's his dad.
That's his dad.
Yeah. That's his dad. Yeah, that's what Kevin told me. Kevin like, yeah, you know that's his dad, right? Because he always telling me that. He always be like, y'all don't know football. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. Like, calm down, man.
I thought it was like his cousin or uncle.
Nah, that's his daddy. Yeah. Like, dang, Miss Oliver, I'm sorry. What's going on, Sanchez Low? Much love to you, man. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all welcome Sanchez to the stream. We just talking about, what's going on in sports in Atlanta. We was talking about, Trae Young and John Collins getting their contracts. They got paid. They got broke off, But everybody's asking me questions about training camp. He said, if we could be number one at something, what would it be this year? Ooh. If we could be number one at something, what would it be? You know what? If we could be number one at something, I would say, I would say rushing touchdowns. That's what I would say. If we could be number one at something, it would be rushing touchdowns. And the reason why I say that is because, just from the coach that you have, Arthur Smith, he's a former offensive lineman, run heavy offense. Think about it. Over the years, we've been terrible when it comes to scoring in the red zone. I think that we could be number one in rushing touchdowns. That's a good question. Sanchez Low came in here with the good questions off the jump. And everybody else in the comments, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think it could be rushing touchdowns, or like y'all let me know what y'all think it would be. What's one of those situations if we could be number one in anything? What y'all think it would be in? What's going on, Doe King? What's going on? Doe King said, Big Low, you ain't got that hen, dog. Nah, Bo, I ain't got the hen. Now, I'm finna tell you, give you my disclaimer, because I think this is my first time seeing you in here, Bo. So, what's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water, and it might be moonshine, but if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. Well, Big Mike says, I think Julio could have finally avoided so many double teams if he had stayed because of Kyle Pitts. Man, you know what, bro? I think they just would have kept double teaming Julio. I think that's just the reality. I mean, maybe halfway through the season, but I think it's just a reality. Antonio says, hey, the Lakers just signed me to a contract. Everybody getting paid. Are you in your mid-30s, Antonio? They're not signing you unless you a few years away from that AARP card. Oh, man. Doe King said that Reginald Oliver, he probably cut. Now, I ain't say nothing to him because I ain't want to get cussed out by Mr. Oliver. Oh, man. Molly Mall said you photobombed the stream, Coach Ronnie. What's going on, Dez? Nah, ain't no problem, man. So he had to wipe his feet, though. I feel you on that, Bo. I feel you. Much love to you, man. And welcome, Sanchez Low. Welcome. But y'all let me know what y'all think we would be number one in. Let me know what y'all think what we would be number one in this season. Raymond, he said red zone efficiency. Okay. Big Mike said, Big Low, is that vodka? I heard a twist cap. Padre said number one at third down efficiency too. Okay. They said the King said Big Low on that Shinola. Oh man. Y'all are crazy. Let me see what y'all think we might be number one in. To evolve, he says red zone conversions, a la the run game. I agree with you, Big Low. Rushing, yeah. I think that might be the case. Padre said we got 5,000 running backs on the roster. Might as well get them first down. You're right about that, man. And they just signed Foreman too. Molly Moss said number one and get interceptions against the Saints. Tony Howard said he's 27. They ain't finna sign you, Tony. Now, if you were 37, Lakers would have got you. You too young. You need 10 more pecan seasons. Trey Purdy says number one in red zone touchdowns. Okay, that's a good one. Mafia said carry 5 tight ends and cut Keith Smith. Man, y'all know what, man? I could have swore I seen Keith Smith in Publix on Saturday after the practice. I think that was him. I didn't want to walk up to him and be like, hey, what's up, Keith Smith? You know, I didn't want to be weird. See, y'all know what I did? Like, I was like, hey, Keith. I didn't say it that loud, though. I was ashamed. I like, hey, Keith. He was big, though. I think that was Keith Smith. Yeah, he did. Well, I didn't want to be like, hey, my name is Big Low Kuntry. I probably would have got nervous. I probably would be like, let me keep the low down. Like, wait, what? I'm sorry, y'all. We weird, man. I'm sorry. Molly Mall said number one in fumble recoveries against the Saints. That's what Molly Mall said. Marvin said, I think 1 in third down efficiency. That would be pretty good. Coach Wilder says, I don't think we'll be number one in anything in the first year, but we should be top 5 in some categories. Okay. Kyle Kuzma said, no wonder they traded him. You were too young, Kyle. You were too young. Sanchez Lowe says, I've been watching all the videos from training camp, and they have mostly positive attitude. And how do you think this will translate over the preseason week 1? You know what? It's one of those cases where I'm eager to see how it works, because if they come out and I want to see how the young guys react if they make a bad play, because this tough coaching philosophy that Arthur Smith has, like it can be a double-edged sword. Like if you're too hard on your guys, they could get in their head, and moving forward, it's one of those cases where it's like, man, I can't do nothing right. Coach is going to keep yelling at me, which is what Dan Quinn was trying to avoid. The problem with Dan Quinn is that it got to the point where they could just do anything, and the team was the players were running the team. Dan Quinn was just there doing the press conferences. At the end of the day, snake oil salesman. That's what he was. So I mean, so it's one of those cases where now we're going to have it, and I hate to say this because I don't want to be like one of those guys who is glad after things changed and talk down upon the old regime. But I am going to say this though, it's like now it's going to be one of those cases where they're going to legitimately have a professional coach. I mean, and I ain't trying to like down Dan Quinn or nothing, but we're going to have a coach that actually coaches. We're going to have a coach that tells you to jump on the onside kick. I mean, come on. Coach Roney would have told him that. Coach Roney would have told him that. Bobby said from 1st to 10th down, run the ball. Amen. Coach Padre says, Coach, what aspect of the team are you going to be watching the closest during our first preseason game? During that first preseason game, I think I'm just going to be watching, since this is the first time Arthur Smith is going to be the head coach of a game. I'm going to be looking at it from the coach's perspective. I'm going to be watching to see how soon they're going to get the plays, in. I'm going to be watching like everything in the background, like how organized they look. Is everybody getting out on the field? that's supposed to be on the field? Are there any late substitutions? Of course, I'm gonna be watching the line play. I'm gonna be watching to see, is everybody stepping the right way? Is hand placement? Who has the motor? Like, is all of this this toughness and everything? Is it legitimate? Like, are people gonna have a motor? Are they gonna play until the whistle? I'm going to be paying attention to all of that, all of it. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Sanchez said, it seems like our team's mission is to just win games. Every player has said it, and even the coaches. I find it weird that coach and players keep saying that. Don't you think that it could get in their head? Yes, it can. It can, but that's the thing about being a coach. Like, you got to know when to be tough and you got to know when to be relaxed. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, whenever I coach, sometimes I was too soft on guys, because once you're too soft, if you turn around and try to get strict, then it's like, wait a minute, coach, where this coming from? You know what I'm saying? It's easier to start off strict and ease up later. You know what I'm saying? But if you start off, lenient and soft and just want to be likable, and liked by the players and feel like one of the guys, it's one of those cases where it's like, then whenever you do try to get tough, when you about to lose your job, they're going to be like, who is he talking to? I don't never come to practice. Why you want me to come to practice now? Because Rhoda said, that's what happened to Julio Jones. Like, that, she said that Julio Jones ain't get hurt. He just ain't used to going to practice every day. Oh man, Mafia, he asked about my surprise cuts. I think Kendall Sheffield might be a surprise cut. To be completely honest with you, I think Quadri Olison might be a surprise cut. I do. I think Quadri Olison might be a surprise cut. Oh, Coach Rhoda said she's going to bed, y'all. She said good night. She said she's going to bed, but she's still laying on the couch. She ain't went nowhere. She lied to y'all. She ain't going to bed. Don't get up now.
I was literally getting up.
Oh man. But yeah, man. Yeah. So basically, y'all make sure, first of all, for the big giveaway, because this is going to be one of the first of a couple of big giveaways. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter at Big Low Kuntry, and we're going to announce that tomorrow, right? And tomorrow we're actually doing an NFC South roundtable. So make sure that y'all check us out, man. My homeboy Big Q from the Sports Coma, that's my big brother. And he's representing the Saints. We got Panthers Nation podcast, and we got Loose Cannons representing the Buccaneers. So we're gonna have a great time tomorrow. Gonna be some nice, healthy, clean trash talking. Y'all know I don't do that mean spirited stuff. Boomer the Falcon said, do you think the new coaching staff is going to have more control over the team? Oh yes, definitely. I definitely do. It's not going to be a case where they're not going to. There's an area where they don't have their hands at. Like they're going to be all over the place. Coach Wilder says, Coach, I disagree with you about Olison being cut. He's the number 2 back behind Davis. I definitely understand, but you also got to remember he was part of that old regime. So it's one of those situations where it's like, and they got a lot of guys that are coming up that's looking legitimate. And think about this also, they signed Foreman, like they didn't sign him for no reason. So it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. But no, we'll see, man. We'll see. Definitely. Now look, I do need y'all to do a country boy a favor, because I see that Tev, he said there's 33 folks in here, 10 likes. I don't know how many likes we got, but y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button. When you're coming in, make sure that you hit that like button. Also, Make sure that you hit that subscribe button if this is your first time chilling out with us. Definitely. Sanchez, he asked, how does Matt Ryan look? And yes, Sanchez, I am going to be at the Benz on Saturday. I'm going to be there bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But yeah, so Matt Ryan, you know, he pretty much looked like Matt Ryan. There, a lot of people want to see like how his passes look. So the first day, it was one of those cases where, you know, you could tell he wasn't going all out. There was sometimes he didn't even throw the pass. He just threw the ball where it would have went to. He didn't actually throw the pass. And then you know, and he wasn't, you know, he wasn't drilling them in there. So from the passes that I seen today, he was going in with it. The passes that I see today, like he was slinging it. But you know, the thing about quarterbacks is that you see how the ball looks halfway through the season. Does it have that same velocity? So you know, we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see how it looks. Definitely see how it looks. Ted says Allison not part of the old regime because they never gave him a chance. That is true. They never gave that man the ball, man. So I mean, I hope that he gets some run, especially during these playoffs, and see how it looks, man. I definitely do. Man. Well, look, I ain't finna hold y'all up. You know, old country boy got to get up and go to work tomorrow, but I definitely appreciate y'all chilling out with me. Tel says my birthday is August the 7th. Trying to come to the open practice Friday from Savannah to give myself. Well, hey man, if you there, definitely let me know, Bo, and we definitely gonna chill out. Definitely gonna chill out, man, because I'm actually gonna try to set up somewhere where we can meet everybody who want to chill out with me, you know, before or after the practice, and we're gonna have a good time. Definitely. But look, man, I appreciate everybody for coming on and chilling out with us. I know that it's a little late, but much love to everybody that came on to chill out with us this evening, man. Much love to you. And yeah, y'all make sure that y'all come back tomorrow for the round table. And you know, if it's something that we have a good time with, now we'll try to do it pretty regularly. We definitely will. But in the meantime, I need y'all to stay safe. Don't do nothing that I would do. And hey, man, look, it's here. Training camp is here. Let's get the hunting, Bo. Y'all take care, man. Be easy.